Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On Wednesday, they head back home to host the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Unseld in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Knicks, we've got Jackson. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Stojakovic in at the 3. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Now here's Curry, outside Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Unseld. Pass to Irving. Here's Bird. Second chance effort, and he lays it in.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Irving against Curry. They set the pick. From deep. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Irving against Curry. Irving looking around. Shoots over Curry. And misses it off the right side of the rim. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Now here's Irving. 23 points his last outing. And Bosch gets it to go.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
Curry passes to Stojakovic. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Pulls it. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Houston. 17 points in his last outing. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Irving. Launches a 3. And Curry is good for 3. And it's all knotted up.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7 foot 4 inches. Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Second, New York.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
up to the rim. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Irving, the pass to Unseld. Here's Houston. Clock at 6. Inside. Tipped. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Gets the 3 ball to go.
At this point, you're almost shocked when Steph misses a 3, especially from the corner.
To the wing on the left. Here's Bird. He's got 5. Back to Irving. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Man, Kyrie just has an unbelievable ability to finish in traffic.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Stojakovic. Wembanyama screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Knicks. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Over Irving. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 8.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking this shot when it's available.
Pass to Bird. Back to Irving. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams. And that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Back to Jackson. Curry beyond the arc. On target from range. 11 points in the game.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Irving, the pass to Houston. Curry with a steal. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And he knocks down the first one.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Petrovic. From outside, off the mark. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Bird. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bird's gotten his third basket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Sinks it from distance. Curry's got 14 points.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Irving against Curry. Irving, the pass to Bird. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 6. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 10 points for him.
That makes him 4 out of 5. He's getting to his spots and just going to work right now.
Pass to Wembanyama.
And the insane length of Wemby, it's a nightmare matchup, especially on the inside.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is a big man with guard skill set. He's as unique of a player we have ever seen.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Cavaliers trail by 5. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Curry. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pass to Stojakovic. Back to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Another shot. The rebound by Bosch.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Petrovic. Back to Irving. Shoots over Curry. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
I love seeing Irving's work in the mid-range, intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take these shots.
Here's Stojakovic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And the Knicks lead by 5.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Here's Bosch. 14 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Not to mention the rim protection he provided, credited with 2 blocks, and you know that he altered a few more.
And it's Irving missing. Knicks leading by 5. He takes it in. Pass to Stojakovic. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Bosch has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Curry passes to Mutombo. Poke loose. Back to Curry. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 16 points now.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Bosch, the pass to Petrovic. Here's Bird. Launches it. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Curry from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cleveland has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Pass to Bosch. Back to Irving. To the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he drops it first. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for the Cavs. Lewis comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Van Arsdale. He's scoreless. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Van Arsdale. Halliburton outside for three. Cavaliers with a rebound. Now Maxey really had troubles in the loss to Washington. He just couldn't find his rhythm from 11 feet away. Van Arsdale grabs a miss.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Stojakovic passes to Mutombo. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Pass to Stojakovic. Pure from three-point range. Stojakovic has got 7.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Bird. 17 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Here's Mutombo. Halliburton outside. Driving to the basket. Sweet little floater.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Maxey surveys. Pass to Unseld. Here's Lewis. 11 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
So it's the Knicks now after the basket by Cleveland. To the inside. Here's Stojakovic. Second chance shot. Count that bucket. 9 points in the game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Lewis, defended by Halliburton. Here's Lewis, shoots over Halliburton. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Knicks with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. On the court for the Cavaliers. They've got Tyrese Maxey, and it's Unseld in at the 4. Petrovic passes to Lewis. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Van Arsdale. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Here's Halliburton, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game, And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here's Petrovic. 17 points for him last game against Washington.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Drazen Petrovic. That's his first personal. First team foul.
New York leading by 4. McCollum outside. Shot is good by Van Arsdale.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Good. Mutombo's got his first basket.
Yeah, selfless play there. Halliburton is a great scorer, but he also looks to empower his teammates.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. To the inside. Here's Petrovic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. No good on the free throw. The Knicks making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And he sinks the second. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's McCollum. An easy 2 on the layup. McCollum's got his first 2 points of the night.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Maxey against Halliburton. There's a screen. Maxey passes to Unseld. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Maxey. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds now. Halliburton up top. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second, and he recovers it. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Down low. And he jams it home with authority.
And the defense was there, B.A., but it just wasn't enough. Not against a guy with his skill level.
Yeah, the defense had to do more than just being there. They got to play it perfectly. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. 5th on the list, the Knicks.
And they, of course, have a style of play that is all about physicality. I mean, they love to embrace the contact out on the court, but the possession game for them is always pivotal.
To the paint. Ball stolen. Here's Halliburton. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the shot's good. Cavaliers trail by 7. And here is Maxey. Inside. Here's Unseld. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over that.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. To the middle. Here's Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Petrovic. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the triple.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's McCollum. Outside for Halliburton. And here's Jackson. McCollum outside. Jackson finds McCollum. Here's the floater. Petrovic with a rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Houston gets the bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Jackson. Here's Van Arsdale. Will it go? The Cavaliers pull it in. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Second team foul.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Curry, he's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. And Cleveland with a change here too. Irving's checked in. And he's good on the second. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Van Arsdale. Outside Curry. From downtown. Oh, Curry. A sick triple.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Irving, the pass to Bird. Here's Houston. Here's the 3. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry. Curry at the rim.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Irving against Curry. Irving, the pass to Petrovic. Here's Houston. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. These are his first free throws of the game. The first one falls. Halliburton's checked in for New York. Sengun checked in for Cleveland. And he makes both free throws. New York has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Ooh, ripped away. Here's Petrovic, defended by Halliburton. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Knicks. Jackson outside. The finish inside from Halliburton.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Petrovic. Out to the wing. Şengün, the screen, lets it fly from 18. And the shot no good, a bit short.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Stojakovic. The three. And the three-pointer goes. Stojakovic has got 12 points. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Şengün, a screen on Curry. Out left to the wing. Here's Petrovic. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. 10 points for him.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Mutombo, the pass to Curry. They swipe it. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Petrovic. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Irving against Curry. Halliburton for 3. Houston with a rebound. Cleveland leading by 3. Down low. Here's Petrovic. That shot is off. Great D that time from Halliburton. Back to Curry. To the inside. Mutombo. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Irving, the pass to Şengün. Here's Bird. Takes the 3. The shot won't fall.
In the first quarter, he was raining down 3. That's not the case here in the second.
Here's Stojakovic. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
Yeah, these teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
Here's Houston. 7 points in the game. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Tyrese Halliburton on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Free throw good from Irving.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Curry. 11 points for him last game against Indiana. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Curry from deep three-point land. Houston with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
New York has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Van Arsdale. Back to Curry. There's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Bosch has got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry against Irving. Here's Houston. Here's Bosch. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Maxey, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Charge to Wes Unseld. That's his 3rd 13 foul.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
At the line. 1 shot.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 1:03 left in the second quarter. And it's Bird missing.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Back to Curry. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Irving pass to Bird. Off target with the 3.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
The 3 from Curry. Houston with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Good work there as it goes. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
At this point in his career, look, Kyrie knows who he is, and that's a shot he wants to take.
Here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
63.
Pass to Bird. Shoots over Jackson.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Coach, the lead has been going back and forth. How can you gain some separation in the second half?
We got to play with more energy. We're playing a low.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at New York, when you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though. Each game presents a new challenge.
And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
As long as it doesn't hurt their transition defense.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Here's Bird. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Stojakovic in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Bosch. Four on the clock. It's rebounded by New York.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Jackson, left side. Now here's Curry, tightly guarded. Left block shot on the way. Got a hand on it. Irving against Curry. Irving, the pass to Houston. Shot is up. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Knicks shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Pass to Van Arsdale. Wembanyama screen. Drains the triple. Van Arsdale's got 5 points.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Bird passes to Unseld. Puts up a deep 3. And another miss by Cleveland. New York leading by 3. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Inside, here's Stojakovic. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
With the drive. Houston passes to Irving. Shoots over Curry. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Hits the trifecta.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Irving, pass to Bosch. Curry against Irving.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Kyrie has no fear when attacking any defense.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
Kyrie Irving at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Wembanyama. From the arc. Stojakovic, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And there's the lob. Bird passes to Irving. And it's New York with a rebound. Stojakovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Now here's Curry. 26 points for him. Houston with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Bird passes to Houston. Here's Bosch. Outside Irving. From outside the arc. Pass to Houston. 5 on the clock. Irving with it. Here's Bird. He's covered by Curry. And that's good from 17 feet. Bird's got 19 points.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Here's Van Arsdale. Left side, Wembanyama. Got a piece of it. Irving with it. 12 points for him. Here's Unseld. No good. That would have tied it.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Curry. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, we might as well count those free throw shots. Curry is automatic at the line.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And the first one at the line is good.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
And so Curry nails both of them. Cavaliers trail by 4. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Curry. And here's the fast break. And the Knicks miss again. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Houston. Back to Irving. Here's Bird. He's got 19. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Stojakovic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line, one shot.
And that one misses. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Bird. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Using his vision on the floor, Kyrie sees what's out there and makes a clever pass.
Now here's Curry. 28 points for him. Down low. It's intercepted. And here they come. Pass to Irving. Over Curry. Irving, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Van Arsdale. He's got 5. Here's Wembanyama. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Wembanyama's got 15 points. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Timeout, Cleveland. On your feet, fans, and make some noise.
And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. And, of course, Daniel Gafford.
The way these two guys patrol the floor, it's impressive. It changes how the offense attacks, especially inside.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Pass to Bird. Here's Houston. Outside for Irving. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 15.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. That's good from Curry on the assist from Wembanyama. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Now Irving. He's got 15. Houston can't hit.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Curry's shot is off. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Irving. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of him as drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Van Arsdale at the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Cleveland making a change here. Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Bosch. Back to Irving. Spins. Here's Bosch. Clock is at 3. Takes a 13-footer. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight. And here's Curry for 3. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Petrovic. Off the mark there with a 3.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Van Arsdale passes to Curry. Oh, Curry from way out there.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Bird. Deflects the pass. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Wembanyama finds Curry. Here's Stojakovic. And there it is for him. And now it's a 10-point New York lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Everybody get down. Come on, let's go. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Pass to Bosch. Back to Irving. Here's Bosch. Outside for Irving. Shoots over Curry. Mutombo with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Unseld. Pass to Petrovic. No good from outside. New York leading by 10. And here's Curry for three. The rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's Bird. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Pass to Mutombo. Here's Petrovic. 12 points for him. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And it's now only a 5-point Knick lead.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Curry looking it over. And the layup is good. Curry's got 35 in the game.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Irving against Curry. Irving, the pass to Petrovic. The three. And it's Irving missing.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Outside Curry. Pass to Stojakovic. Clock at 6. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
17 foul. Larry Bird at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. He's perfect from the line this time.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Yao. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Maxey. Deflected. Goes back up. Halliburton right side. Now here's McCollum. Shoots over Maxey. And there's McCollum on the assist by Halliburton. McCollum's got his second basket of the game.
Off the pass, McCollum can be instantaneous. He doesn't think, he just shoots.
McCollum against Maxey. Unseld. Pass to Maxey. Fires the three. Got a piece of it.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Lewis. No made baskets yet. And he drives in. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Freddie Lewis. 1 shot.
One shot.
Stephen Curry getting it done for New York. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So for Cleveland right now, we've got Alperon Şengün, and it's Maxey in at the 1. 5 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. There's McCollum with the 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Houston. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. And Halliburton has got the ball here for New York. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Here's Maxey. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And Maxey's shot selection is diverse. Such a confident scorer.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. McCollum looking it over. From deep. The rebound by Maxey. The Cavaliers trail by 7. There's the drive.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul. Allen Houston at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Maxey against Halliburton. McCollum outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half. Getting to his spots, executing with ease.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
Yeah, now a veteran in the league, McCollum's combo guard style of play is valuable to this team.
Pass to Bird. Here's Houston. Here's Bird, defended by Jackson. And it's Bird missing. Knicks leading by 8. Here's Stojakovic. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 6th assist of the night. Maxey against Halliburton. Outside Maxey. Pass to Petrovic. Maxey with a screen on McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Knicks have gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
So he gets them both.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Bird. No good again that time. Knicks leading by 13. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Petrovic. The Knicks with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, swiped away. Bird passes to Houston. And another miss by Cleveland.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Mutombo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. RJ, what are your thoughts on the new collective bargaining agreement?
I hate it. I think owners should be allowed to spend as much money as they want. I think it should be a spending contest. That's what I think should happen.
The first one falls. New York making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Houston. And that one's on target from the wing. Houston's got 4 points this quarter.
Smart pass from the quick thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Down low. Here's Bosch. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Stojakovic, no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And Petrovic gets it to go.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, a sturdy shot from Victor.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Knicks lead 106.
Halliburton against Maxey. The shot's good.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Knicks leading by 7. And here's Wembanyama. To the middle. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Pass to Houston. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Mutombo, the pass to Stojakovic. He buries it from 3. And it's a 12-point Knick lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
For 3, Maxey knocks down the long J.
3 points.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. Back to Wembanyama. Tries again. The shot by Mutombo, no good. Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Petrovic. And another basket for Cleveland.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Here they are, your Knicks and squad. Offensive teams, now on the court is your Knicks squad. Get down.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. New York leading by 7. Curry passes to Wembanyama. The 3-ball. Stojakovic, no good. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Count the basket.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
New York has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. They set the pick. Here's Curry. And he nails that one right through the heart. Curry's got 37.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Here's Irving. Pass to Bosch. Lets it go from deep. Now with a rebound. For New York, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the 4th quarter. Wembanyama finds Curry. Misses the 3.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for New York. Knicks leading by 7. Curry passes to Jackson. Curry against Irving. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Wembanyama, high post. Baseline try. The Cavaliers pull it in. Irving with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Pass to Bosch. Here's Bird. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. 28 points for him.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Jackson outside. Back to Curry. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Irving. Fast break, Cleveland. Finished off the break. Now just a 2-point Knick lead.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
Now here's Curry. Stephen Curry! What a shot maker!
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Irving, the pass to Bird. 18 feet out. No good off the glass.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Van Arsdale. The 3 is up. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got assist number 7 tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And we got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Pass to Houston. A deep three. Offensive rebound. Here's Bird. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bird's got 31 points.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Here's Stojakovic. Takes a three. And again, New York with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You train a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Bird, that's good. Bird's got 16 in the second half.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Bird. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Bird's got 35.
He's at his best when he's assertive like that. Don't take any chances, just take it to the rim.
Here's Van Arsdale. Jackson outside. Three-pointer, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Houston passes to Bosch. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Here's Curry, and it's New York scoring again.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
Now here's Irving. Here's Bird. Outside for Irving. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Stephen Curry.
Fantastic job attracting the defense's attention. That's just what Kyrie Irving does. And he also understands how to get the whistle while shooting.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
To the paint. Here's Stojakovic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. 14th team foul. Peja Stojakovic at the line. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 7. Irving for 3. The shot, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Van Arsdale passes to Wembanyama. Outside Curry. Back to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Stojakovic, no good. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a... All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie...